Hello, hola, this your girl, Rena MoMoney. Thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time on the channel, I'd like to say welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are coming back, I'd like to say Happy New Year and let's get geared. As you know, we talk about making money, saving money, real estate, and things and ways to help you to become a better you. Well, today I have something in store for you again. Make sure you always stay to the end because I have tips and tools and treats throughout the entire video that's going to help you become a better you. In 2022, we talked about all the different techniques. We've talked about different niches. We've talked about what's best, what's not. We've talked about so many different things. We've always talked about wholesaling real estate. It is still possible to wholesale. Matter of fact, there's more properties that's going to be coming available. So you need to get into that. So if you have bad credit or no credit, if you have very little money or no money, this is one of the techniques you want to use if you're not using the subject to technique, the least option, and a few of the other great techniques. Again, there's about 7 or 8 different niches. If you're trying to still figure out which area of real estate you want to enter into, I have an ebook. Go down in resources, click on more, click on that little arrow, and in the resources, you will see an ebook what you can get finding your strategy. Find out which strategy you want to use. Today we're talking about the wholesale strategy. We talked about the subject to strategy. We could talk about rehab. And matter of fact, comment below. Let me know where you are, which strategy you've decided to work on so that we could do more videos on those strategies. So if not having enough money or not having credit, if it fits you, then you may want to look at wholesaling if you have not decided to go and be a real estate agent. So let's say you're going with being a wholesaler. That is one of the easiest, quickest way of getting into real estate outside of using apps and using other techniques and tools for real estate. We won't go in depth about wholesaling, but I do have an ebook if you'd like to get yourself started and get going. I have some step-by-step on wholesaling real estate. You want to tap into that. You can still wholesale while you're doing other niches because you will have some deals that will come to you that's not a subject to, that doesn't fit a subject to, that doesn't fit a fix and flip, that doesn't fit. So you do need to understand different ways of obtaining these properties. You do need to understand different ways of making money from real estate. Again, if you're really ready to dive into wholesaling real estate, then look down in the description. I have an ebook. Start there. Educate yourself. And if you've been on this channel before, you always hear me say educate, educate, educate yourself. All right, for a quick recap on wholesaling real estate. Often I get the question, people say, okay, well, how do you find these deals, Rena MoMoney? Where do you get them from? How do you start? Again, I have a video on that. If you take some time out, you can get your whole course and just going down my channel. Wholesaling real estate is basically where you're selling your equitable interest. Your contract is your equitable interest in that property. You're not buying the property. You are assigning your contract, which means you are selling your equitable interest in that property, in that contract. So no, you will not take over full ownership. You're basically selling paper for the most part. That's why in some cities, it has been banned. So make sure that your city, that you follow your city and state bylaws and laws in reference to wholesaling real estate. I want to put that disclaimer in. Be sure to make sure that it's okay to wholesale properties in your city and state. Okay, and moving forward, now that you understand what wholesaling is, the best way to get the deals are through software, apps, advertisement, your marketing pieces, and we go over those. Some of your least expensive marketing pieces will be bandit signs, will be an app where you'll send out letters. There's a few other techniques you'll need to use, but just know number one is marketing. You have to get the phone ringing. I have a video on that tells you step by step. This is just a quick recap. I wanted to go over one of the ways to make money in real estate if you don't have a lot of money. That would be wholesaling. I've had the question that where should I start? Well, wholesaling would be where you would want to start if you have bad credit, no money, or no license in real estate. wholesaling. If you need more help, if you need information, if you need that walkthrough step by step, then schedule a coaching call with me. Look in the link below and schedule a coaching call at Calendly.com/Rena MoMoney. One of the reasons why wholesaling is one of the top ways of making quick cash, because that's what it is, quick cash. You don't have to worry about rehabbing. You don't have to worry about prehabbing. You don't have to worry about trying to obtain the financing for this. That's one of the great ways. And what you will do is you take that money that you make from wholesaling, you put it aside, or you prepare yourself to get ready to have the money so that you can have the money to purchase a house, to purchase an investment property, so that you can have the down payment. And whatever else is needed to purchase an investment property. So if you're trying to find that money to start in real estate, then you may want your strategy to be wholesaling. I want to say this. Let me add this. Don't worry about what would you do if you get a contract and then you have no one to sell it to. Finding a buyer is simple, easy. There are investors all over trying to get great deals. It's all going to be in the numbers. Make sure you contract and make sure you understand your numbers. That's what's going to be key in making a good deal with wholesaling. Keep in mind, the end buyer, the investor, is going to want it to be equity there, a spread there. They're also going to pay attention to the amount of rehab that they're going to have to do. You have to count that in your numbers. Again, you need some step by step. Get the ebook I got for you, a schedule a coaching call. So that's pretty much a quick recap on wholesaling. The previous video was a quick recap on subject to. You will not find a subject to deal all the time. That's a gem. Every seller or homeowner is not okay with you just taking over the payments. There's also lease options that you can obtain properties with. There's others. Get your phone ringing, get the deals going, get the contracts going. Remember, I said if you're already into wholesaling and to blow up your wholesaling business, look at that video. To blow up your wholesale business, you need to have more marketing tools out. You need to do more. You need to do extra. If you already have only 2 out, put 3. Or deep dive into that marketing a little deeper. You need to get your phone ringing. And this quarter is going to be grand in the real estate business. There is going to be a lot of foreclosures. Don't forget to contact that realtor or that real estate agent that you have developed that relationship with. Have them to send you some of that stuff that we talked about in the other video. Schedule a coaching call if you need to. So I hope this video was helpful. Comment below. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know what you like to hear more of. Let me know where your struggle is that's preventing you from being on top, preventing you from making 6 figures, high 6 figures, or even 7 figures in the real estate game. Let me know that. I like to hear that. And last but not least, I like to thank some of the new subscribers. I can't put them all here, but I am going to add some new subscribers on here. We're geared up for this new year, and we're going to touch bases on a lot of different stuff. We're also going to have new ebooks coming out with step by step. So if you don't get it all in the videos, because I can't do step by step in the videos, but I can do it on the ebooks and I can do it in a course. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the little belly thing so you won't miss any of the good free information that I got for you. Okay, thank you, and you take care.